What is going on, guys? How are y'all? I got our tech review today, but before we get into the tech, if you guys like the video, please give it a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, you like what you see, you want to see more, please hit that subscribe button and bell for notification of new videos. Let's get into it, man. Today I wanted to do a video. It's tech, I guess. It's like tech related. It's what I use. It's one of the main components that I use when I do my recordings. I recently just got this too. I'm using my old one right now just because, you know, I need the better lighting, but I have this new ring light and I have tripods literally just so close to me everywhere. I'm trying not to just knock over tripods and ruin the video, but I'm gonna try to get it into the frame as best as I can. But I got this 10-inch in diameter, so from edge to edge here, ring light. And I recently just picked this up because I kind of, my one that I'm using right now is kind of lacking. I think it's a 6-inch. It is much smaller for sure, and it gets a job done, but it doesn't do it very well. So I decided I need a larger ring light, and I like this one because although it didn't come with this, I actually kind of like rigged it up to do this. It has this centerpiece right here where you see this bolt. Hopefully, yeah, you can see the bolt. So I'm not going to unscrew it because it's actually two bolts glued together, and there's actually like a threading for it that you can thread the bolt into. And I actually use this to attach my camera so that my camera is directly in the center of this, so it eliminates an entire tripod for me. Because right now my current setup, I have 3 tripods. I have one for the camera, one for the ring light behind it, and then one for like I don't even know what to call it, like a floodlight, a light, so it's just much brighter, because that ring light, it wouldn't be able to light up, you know, the room or the video as well as if I had this other light as well. This other light has a bunch of LEDs in it, man. I'll probably do a video on that. A bunch of LEDs, super bright. Anyways, we're talking about this ring light. So another thing I like about this is, aside from, you know, having that threading right there, that threading is actually for this right here. And this is a cell phone holder. I'm not going to take it out of the bag. I don't use this because my camera just doesn't fit in it, and you know, it's easier for me to just thread it in there. But it comes with this threading right here, right? So I just took this whole entire part to the hardware store, found out what thread this is, what bolt size and what thread pattern this is, and then I just kind of got 2 bolts, glued them together so that one end is, you know, inside the light itself, and then the other end protrudes out, which happens to fit exactly, well, it just happens to fit exactly for the threading on my camera. But if, you know, if your camera has a different threading, or the, you know, the mount for it is different, then obviously you just glue a different bolt to the one that fits on here. So it's, you know, pretty universal. You can make it as universal as you like. Now I got this nut here just to hold the camera in place, because without it, it kind of gets wobbly. But you know, aside from having that, the light also has 3 modes. I have it plugged in actually. I'm gonna light it up right here. It has 3 modes, very much like the ring light I'm using now for recording. But turn it on, so you got this more natural sunlight type color here. And then you got this white light, which is what I use. I'm using that right now, my other ring light. And then you got this kind of in between color. It's like sunlight, but not too orange. It's like in between the white light and the orange light. And you know, if I was to use one of the, or you know, any of the lights, it would be this one and this one. This orange one is just way too orange. Maybe in different like lighting settings, maybe. But I literally never use it just because it's so orange and it's kind of dimmer. I really like the white one because it shines the brightest and it just works really well, at least for my condition. You know, the room color and all that kind of depends too. So I'm turning it off here, and also it comes with like a phone holder, so it snaps onto the rig here, the light stand or the tripod here, and then you can put your phone in here, and it works kind of like a, you know, one of those phone holders that go in your phone or your car, not your phone. So you press a button, so if you were to put your phone in, it clamps down on your phone. It has these nice soft cushioning here, which is nice. And then, you know, if you want to, you can flip these little feet up, and then it'll hold your phone very sturdy. really still. And then to open it, there's these wings out here. I'm gonna try to do it without knocking over anything. You kind of just press it and these come out and you take your phone out. Super handy, because right now, man, I have my camera tripod and I have my phone just sitting on like the adjust knob, one of the adjustable knobs, or the knobs that lock it into place, and it works, but this is much nicer, dude. And another thing I really like about this light is, so this is way more adjustable, right? So it can go from, I don't know, I think like 2 feet all the way up to just a tad over 6 feet, man. I don't have it all the way up because, you know, obviously I'm not extremely tall, but it is much better than the one I have, because the one I have, it only goes up to about 4.5-ish feet, and so I have to prop it up on a box so that it's right behind the camera. If not, it's too low, it doesn't really do anything. So that really helps. So that kind of, you know, negates the box, a tripod, or 2 tripods and a box. So then, you know, buying this literally downsized the equipment that I need, which is nice. I don't have to haul out a bunch of tripods and set up a bunch of things every time I want to do a video. So it's nice just to have, you know, 2 working tripods, one that's a light and a camera holder, and then I have a light, that super LED spotlight or floodlight that I was talking about, which is nice. So that's why I, you know, highly recommend this, man. It's like a little wobbly. You can see I'm like, you know, it's wobbly, but when you're recording, unless you're like jumping up and down, dancing, or, you know, doing things like that, it's gonna be super still, man. Like all tripods are, I mean, all inexpensive tripods are going to be wobbly to a certain extent, right? So this gets the job done, man. It gets it done a lot better than the current or my old ring light. And it just, I don't know, I really like how it has everything, like all the attachments onto one tripod. Like it has a phone holder for my phone so I can see what I'm recording, the camera holder, which I kind of rigged up, but it does have that fitting there, which is nice. So, you know, with a little bit of, you know, creativity, I guess, you can glue a couple of things together to make it happen. And then the light itself is just brighter because it's a bit larger, and I think having the camera right in the center of the light kind of really just helps with the lighting too. So with that, man, as always, I'm going to leave the link to this light below, and perhaps my floodlight as well. I really want to do a video on it, but maybe I'll just toss that in there too in the link below. And of course, it is an affiliate Amazon link. You purchase straight from Amazon. There's no difference. Only difference is you're using a link that I'm giving you, which supports the channel. You know, enables me to do videos like this, and, you know, it kind of creates. It allows me to create better content as well. So thank you for watching, guys. Again, links below. If you guys like the video, you got any questions or anything, you know, go ahead and leave it below. I always answer. Thank you for watching, and as always, dream big dreams and believe all things are possible.